We're diving deep into 1 Samuel chapter 7, and we're tracing what has to be one of the most radical national turnarounds in history.
It really is.
Our mission today is to see how an absolute low point, losing the Ark of the Covenant, the physical symbol of God's presence, how that actually became the foundation for recovery.
Right, but that recovery narrative, it didn't exactly start smoothly. When the Ark finally comes back to Beth Shemesh, the locals do something that was, well, it was completely forbidden.
They look inside.
They looked inside this sacred, powerful object.
And the result was, it was an immediate disaster. The sources give us these conflicting numbers for the death toll. Some say a massive 50,000 people plus 70.
And what's fascinating here is how the sources analyze that. The conclusion is that 50,000 is likely symbolic, to show the sheer gravity of the offense.
Because that number just isn't realistic for the location.
Exactly. Beth Shemesh was a small village, not a major city. So we really focus on the 70 people. Even that localized tragedy, it carried this immense spiritual weight. It was a stark reminder of the Ark's holiness.
So after that, the Ark gets moved to Kirjath-Jearim. It stays there for 2 decades in the hill home of Ebenezer.
Wow.
20 years is a long time for a national longing to just fade away. How does Samuel, the new leader, harness that?
Well, Samuel recognized that the appetite for change was really there, just under the surface.
Yeah.
He makes the requirement clear. Mandatory, even.
Okay.
He says, if you want to return wholeheartedly, you must remove the foreign gods, the Baals and the Ashtaroth, and serve the Lord only.
And the speed of their obedience is the headline here. Right?
It's incredible. They just cast off the idols, showing they were finally ready to reclaim their core identity.
So he rallies them to Mizpah, which, wow, that place already has some historical baggage. It's a place marked by previous failure.
Right. And they gather, they confess, they fast, they pour out water as the symbol of their broken hearts. It's an incredibly vulnerable position to be in.
Completely exposed politically.
Exactly. And the Philistine commanders, they see this mass meeting not as a religious revival, but as a strategic military opportunity. They mobilize immediately.
And the Israelites are, understandably, terrified.
Of course.
Wait, so a massive military power is surrounding them, and their only defense strategy is spiritual. They don't call for shields or spears. They beg Samuel to cry out to the Lord on our behalf.
It seems insane from a tactical perspective.
It does. What does that tell us about their desperation?
It tells us they had zero faith left in their own military strength. None. So Samuel responds. He offers a suckling lamb as a whole burnt offering, a huge, public declaration of dependence.
And as the Philistines draw near to fight, the Lord answers. But not with soldiers.
Not with soldiers, but with a great thunder.
Divine sonic blast. It just completely confused and disoriented the enemy ranks.
A chaotic, divine knockout punch. The sources are so clear. The Israelites who pursued them didn't win because of superior arms. The victory was 100% attributed to divine power. It crippled the Philistines for a generation.
So to mark this stunning reversal, Samuel sets up a stone between Mizpah and Shen, and he names it Ebenezer.
Which means stone of help. He's essentially writing a one-line testimonial. Up to this very point, the Lord has helped us.
And here's where it gets really interesting. Ebenezer. That was the exact location of their previous crushing defeat. The very site where they lost the Ark in the first place.
The exact spot. This isn't just a victory. It's a complete rewriting of their national trauma map. Their place of deepest shame was transformed into their monument of glorious victory.
So if we connect this to the bigger picture, the true headline here is that massive reversal, that transformation from a place of failure, of overwhelming circumstances, into a testimonial of help. That's the core takeaway.
It is.
Which raises an important question for you listening. Think about that shameful place, that historical failure point in your own life. What does this narrative suggest about the potential for that very location, that circumstance, to become your future stone of help, your Ebenezer, when it's viewed through the lens of ongoing support and genuine renewed change?